Okay.
The second one.
Oh.
Thank you. 22 minutes past the hour of 9 on your Women Radio, WFM 91.7. Good evening and welcome to Adult Conversations this evening. My name is Soomto Titilayo Ajanma, and I thank you all for joining me this evening, Monday, the 28th of February, 2022. How are you? I hope your day went very, very well. I welcome you to Adult Conversations, where we share real life issues and discuss matters relating to the heart. Here in Adult Conversations, you give all the advice by contributing on the subject matter without judging. Adult Conversations on Women Radio runs every Monday through Thursday because we are here to break the culture of silence. So if you have a story that you want us to profile, you have a story that you want us to bring to the family of Adult Conversations, please send your story in. Send your story in with your name and contact number. To 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. Tonight on Adult Conversations. He is addicted to cheating. He is addicted to cheating. My name is Grace, 36 and a fashion designer. My husband is 42 and an office worker. My marriage is about 14 years. We have 4 children. I love my husband so much because we met when I was younger. My problem with my husband is that he cheats a lot. I've been praying to God for changes, but I realize that the prayers are just not reflecting in him. I feel he's so addicted to cheating, and I'm getting tired. I'm even thinking of giving up on my marriage. So I need advice, please. I need advice, please. And that's Grace's story tonight. She's 36. She's a fashion designer. Her husband is 42. He's an office worker. Her marriage is about 14 years old. So that means she and her husband have been married for about 14 years and they have 4 children. She said she loves her husband so much because when they met, she was much younger. But the problem now is her husband is a serial cheater. He's addicted to cheating. He's been cheating since and he's still cheating. She says, I've been praying to God for changes, but I realize that the prayers are not just reflecting in him. I feel he's so addicted to cheating and I'm getting tired. I'm even thinking of giving up on my marriage and I need advice, please. So, this is Grace asking for advice tonight. The number to call to give her some advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also send a text or a WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. Anywhere you are in the world, you can listen live via the website www.wfm917.com. I'll take that again, www.wfm917.com. Now, it's important that when you call, you turn down the volume of your radio so that we can have a productive conversation without unnecessary feedback in the background. So please turn down the volume of your radio when you put a call through. Thank you. Also, when you call, please stick to the point. Just stick to the point. Don't talk too long on the phone so that we can sample other people's opinions as well it's important that we go through the phone lines and speak to as many people as possible because Grace needs all the advice that she can get. So it's important that you stick to the point and also keep your advice short, simple, and constructive. I'll take that again: short, simple, and constructive. Short, simple, and constructive. Thank you. All right. As per our tradition, we always take messages off the Adult Conversations family platform first. And that's where we're going. If you do want to join the platform, all you need to do is send a message, send a WhatsApp message. Send a WhatsApp message with your name and contact number indicating interest in joining the group. Send a WhatsApp message with your name and contact number indicating interest in joining the group to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. I'll read the messages we have here, and immediately after, I'll open the phone lines. All right, the first message coming in tonight is coming from Omomi from Ikorodu. Omomi said, men can be like that, ma. But all you need to do is to stop. All you need to do is to not stop praying and try to see the kind of girl he rolls with. Lastly, maybe you have wronged him in one way or the other. And if not, please kindly sit him down and beg him and let him know that what he's doing is untying you. And that's from Omomi from Ikorodu. Deacon Ben is saying, please don't give up. Confront him with proofs and facts. Never tell the world about his infidelity or promiscuous lifestyle. Leave your children and parents completely out of this matter, okay? Then never get tired of applying spiritual components, that's prayer and fasting, in dealing with a cheating husband. Finally, don't get defensive by seeking revenge. Peace be upon you. And that's from Deacon Ben. All right, this one is coming in from Francis from Ibafu. Francis is saying, good evening to all the Adult Conversation family members. Hope our day was great. This tongue might be small, but very powerful. Let's always use positive thinking about our family, business, health, and the likes. My advice for Grace tonight is that you should continue committing your family to God in prayers. There's nothing God cannot do. One day he will arrest your husband just as how he did to Paul on his way to Damascus. And that's coming from Francis from Ibafu. Brownie from Lagos is saying, Madam Grace, cheating, fornication, adultery be like norms and culture for the country, irrespective of whatsoever you must do. The ladies out there are beyond best. So note that when they get hold, they tend to never give up. So if you stop praying, someone else will help pray him out of you. Giving up has always been the strength for the weak. Grace, there must be something you should try and discover about yourself that he wishes you not. Men know they mad, and even the one where they misread, get the wrong act, we go activate them. And that's from Brownie from Lagos. Tapa from Ikorodu is saying, I salute everyone in the house and I say good evening. Concerning Grace's matter, even though she did not tell us how old the 4 children are, I can see from her story that they're still very young. Suffice to ask the following questions. Who does Grace want to abandon the husband of her youth for? In whose care does she intend to leave the children's training and upbringing? As a Christian, has she suddenly forgotten that divorce is never an option? Where is her love and spirit of forgiveness in all of this? I will advise that Grace should not leave the home she had built and abandon her innocent children to suffer in the hands of another woman should her husband decide to remarry. She cannot give up in praying to God for intervention. She needs to be patient even while waiting on the Lord for solution. His ways are not our ways. Don't be tired, but continue to pray until these floods of challenges are over. And that's from Tope from Ikorodu. Chinwe from Ijbo is saying, good evening, lady. Grace, commit your matter unto God's hand and you will see miracles. Big Sam from London is saying, please don't give up on praying for him, or if possible, you can separate for the meantime so you both can have a rest of mind for a while. I believe our Adult Conversation family will advise you more. And that's from Big Sam from London. Olani from Magro is saying, hi Grace, prayer without action won't do it all. Check yourself if you're still that attractive years back. And that's from Olani from Magro. Well, thank you very much to everyone who has sent in messages. And now we open the phone lines. It's important that when you call, please ensure that you turn down the volume of your radio and also make sure that you stick to the point. Keep your advice short, simple, and constructive. Keep your advice short, simple, and constructive. I'm not going to read messages that are too long. And please don't stay too long on the phone lines so that we can hear from as many people as possible. All right, I'm going to go through some more messages before we start getting phone calls. All right. Um, okay, Comrade is saying, I'm greeting all our listeners and callers. Someone made me angry. My voice is coaxed. I can't talk. Comrade. Oh, Comrade, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get to send more messages as time goes on, or you can put a call through. Thank you very much. Fred from Ikeja is saying, my advice for Grace is to leave that marriage. Even in tradition and religion is not right. Fred, please, can you send that message again? I didn't quite understand that. Customers from Ikeja is saying, please don't give up. Face your children and sit him down to talk to him and commit him to God. God hates divorce. All right. Please keep your messages coming in. This is Promise B3 from Mile 12. He's saying, Grace, please don't give up on your marriage. His habits of cheating may have started long ago since you were both courting, but probably you didn't notice. I'll advise you sit him down and talk to him, and advise that if he does not stop, you opt out of the marriage. If he truly loves and needs you in his life, he will stop. Please back it up with prayers. The heart of a king is controlled by God. All right. Okay. I'll take more messages as we go on. The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. Remember that you can also send a text or WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537. Yes, this is 27 minutes to 10. And if you're just joining us, this is Adult Conversations. Tonight we're profiling Grace's story. Grace is telling us that she's 33. She's 36 rather. She's a fashion designer. Her husband is 42 and an office worker. Their marriage is about 14 years and they have 4 children. Grace says, I love my husband so much because we met when I was much younger. My problem with my husband is that he cheats a lot. I've been praying to God for changes, but I realize the prayers are just not reflecting in him. I feel he's so addicted to cheating and I'm getting tired. I'm even thinking of giving up on my marriage. I need advice, please. All right, so call in to 07000 917 917. That's the number to call. 07000 917 917. Remember that you can also send a text or WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. Anywhere you are in the world, you can listen live via the website www.wfm917.com. We're also live on Facebook and on YouTube. All our social media handles are connected. It's the same handle at WFM917. Facebook at WFM917, Twitter at WFM917, Instagram at WFM917. Same handle. So you can connect with us and you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube with the same handle at WFM917. Ensure that when you call in, you turn down the volume of your radio and please keep your advice short, simple, and constructive. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. All right, if you can, please call back. So the focus of tonight's story is on Grace's husband, who she says is addicted to cheating, aka he's a serial cheater. He's been cheating. He most probably is still cheating, and she says she's tired. And at this point, she's even thinking of giving up on the marriage. This person sounds to me like somebody who has had enough. Somebody who has had enough. She says she's been praying, but she has just not seen the prayers reflected in him. He's been married for 14 years. I think the first question would be, how long has he been cheating for? Now, you say he's addicted to cheating. When was the first time that you caught him cheating? When was the very first time that you caught him cheating? So if you can hear me, Grace, please answer the question. When was the very first time that you caught him cheating? Was it 1 year into your marriage? Was it 2 years into your marriage? Was it after your first child? Yes. Then the second question would be question one of our commenters asked, how old are your four children? How old are your four children? This will help us tell what advice to give in relation with your children. When people are giving advice about your situation with your husband and they, link your children along with the story, they can give you constructive advice, practical advice, realistic advice, knowing the ages of your children. So, how old are your four children? And let us know. And when was the first time you actually caught him cheating? When was the first time? And that might not be the first time he cheated, but at least we can trace it to a specific time, a number of years into your marriage. See, this is a really delicate matter. And most of the comments that we've received are pray about it. Keep praying about it. Prayer is extremely important. There is no denying that. There's no denying that. But she clearly said in her story that she has been praying. She has been praying. Only God knows how long she's been praying for. Only God knows how long she has fasted for. And she says she has not seen these prayers reflected in him. Should she stop praying? The answer to that is the answer to that is a massive no. But should she only keep praying and do nothing else? The answer to that is also a no. So, what can be done? What is your best advice to Grace tonight? This person doesn't sound like someone who just understands what's happening. She sounds like someone who doesn't understand it anymore because it's been happening for so long. She sounds like somebody who is frustrated because she's in a marriage where things are happening to her and she doesn't have any control over it because her husband keeps cheating. So, what is your best advice to Grace? Put yourself in her shoes as the man. Just imagine that you're consistently cheating on your wife. How do you expect your wife to feel? You can do yourself a favor and do Grace a favor by flipping the switch, turn the situations around, reverse the roles. If your wife was consistently cheating on you without remorse, just consistently cheating on you back to back to back to back, probably doesn't even care anymore whether you find out or not, what would your reaction be? What would your advice be? What would you advise somebody who you can see that this is happening to? Are you just going to say keep praying about it? What is your advice going to be? Grace has four children and she's been married for 14 years. We don't know how long this man has been cheating for, but she says he's been cheating for a while, for a long while. So he's addicted to cheating, according to her. What is your best advice to Grace? And please, I need us to be very compassionate and realistic with the advice that we're given. Again, this is somebody who doesn't really know what to do, and that's why she's asking for advice. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Thank you for calling. Please, what's your name and where are you calling from? Sunday from Ajawa Estate. Thank you for calling, Sunday. Hope you had a good day. Uh-huh. Yes. I didn't get that. Can you say that again, please? Mm-hmm. Okay.